Hello there, and welcome to this Forever Living Products webinar training on how to get started in your career as a forever business owner. We're so excited you've made the decision to be a part of the greatest opportunity in the world. I did exactly the same some 36 years ago, and that decision led my wife and I to a lifestyle of financial freedom that's allowed us to do just about everything we've ever dreamed of. My name is Bill Lewis, and it's my privilege to be your host today. With me is Garin Breinholt. Garin became a forever business owner in 1993 and was appointed as the general manager of the San Fernando, California area to assist FBOs in that area to build their businesses. Then he was brought into the home office and appointed as vice president of Latin America. Currently, he's our executive vice president of all of the Americas. Our presentation today will take about 40 minutes. Please don't hesitate to ask questions by typing them in on the right side of your screen in the box labeled questions, and we will address as many of them as we can at the end. Also, part of Garin's presentation today will be coming from the First Steps to Manager manual. That manual is available for you to download. It's located in the handout section you see in the right-hand section. Feel free to download that at any time. However, keep in mind that when you click on the download link, you will have a pop-up window that will come up in front of the window that you're trying to watch. Just minimize that new window so you can continue to follow along with Garin. Having said that, let's give it to Garin. Garin, take it away.
All right, thank you, Bill. Well, it's great to be here with you this beautiful afternoon. You know, just on Monday, many of you perhaps were on our opportunity meeting when we had the opportunity to talk a little bit about Forever Living and some of the success that Forever Living Products has had over the past many years since 1978. And kind of what I want to do just for the first few minutes is recap just a few of the things that we discussed on Monday. And perhaps some of you weren't there, but one of the exciting things about Forever Living Products is, of course, the opportunity it provides. And it's a company that's not only been around a long time, but has some amazing experience in helping people achieve their dreams. We talked about Forever Living Products and how it got started, and how in 1978 Rex Mon, through an amazing vision that he had, was able to take his vision and couple it together with an amazing marketing plan, an amazing opportunity, and present that not to only his friends and family here in the U.S., but around the world. And as we've seen, it's been helping people achieve success and health for many years through great products and through a great opportunity. We also discussed how it provides different income streams. We have direct selling, and of course we talked about network marketing and how we have different opportunities in Forever Living Products. There's many people that come into the business, and maybe there's many of you that are on this call right now that were introduced to the company through the products. And maybe that's something you had a great opportunity, a great experience with the products. And through those products, maybe you begin to share them with others, and maybe you realize that, hey, you know what, I'm interested in selling these products. Well, that's one of the great income opportunities that we have in Forever Living Products, is to share the products and to share those with people that we know, and to build a small retail business. But of course, many of you are on this call today because you want to know more about how you can be a successful forever business owner, one who develops a big team of forever business owners around the world, that generates and forms and builds an amazing business. So we're going to talk a little bit, not only how you get started in Forever today, but we're going to talk a little bit about what you can do to begin to build an amazing business with Forever, and maybe some of the things that you can look forward to as you do that. But one of the things I did want to discuss with you is just to get started is, what do you do to get started as a forever business owner? And of course, to get started as you do in almost anything, you have to join. You have to become a forever business owner with Forever Living Products. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to, first of all, purchase our products at a discount, to receive a 15% discount on your first purchases as a Forever business owner. And to get started, it's really, really easy. All you do is you'll go to discoverforever.com, as you can see here on your screen, and there's a join button at the top there on the top right. And what that will do for you, it will bring up another screen that will give you the opportunity now to enter in some of your some of your information, such as your name, your last name, your address. And basically what will happen once you do that, all you do is you hit OK, and now what it'll do is it'll generate a unique ID number and a temporary password. And so that's it. So all you do is you go there, you join now, and then after that you'll receive in your email a simple password, simple ID number. You'll go in now to the next screen, and you'll go to foreverliving.com, where you'll have the opportunity to enter in that Forever Business Owner ID you receive, as you can see here on the screen. And guess what? You do that, now you're ready to shop. As you can see there at the top of this screen, that Shop Now button. So now, as a Forever business owner, you're ready to start your business. You're ready to get your first products through the Shop Now and receive that 15% discount. And of course, as you begin your Forever business, there's many different ways you can begin. Many of you might have been introduced to a few products. You might say, well, I like this product, and I want to use this product, or I want to share this product with somebody. But one of the things that in the many years that I've been in the company is I've had the opportunity to build my own business, as I've had the opportunity to see tens of thousands of new Forever business owners come into the business and start their own business. One of the things that I've noticed that most of our successful Forever business owners have in common is that they all start out with a pack. And basically a pack is an experience. Whether it's the Vital 5 or the Fit, a Touch of Forever, or our essential oils, each one of our packs gives our Forever business owner a great experience, something that they can use to experience the effectiveness and the quality of our products. So I'd encourage those of you that are on this call that are wanting to start your business, jump online, go shopping, and look at some of these great packs. And for example, one of the packs is a Touch of Forever, and this is a pack that literally has not only our top sellers, but our best products and an amazing experience, a great value. So please go and check out our packs. But of course, you do have the option to get online and to purchase any products. And once again, you'll receive that novice discount. And I failed to mention here also that there is a minimum purchase. It's as a novice customer, the minimum purchase is $122. So as you do that, once again, it's a great opportunity to experience some wonderful, wonderful products. Well, let's move forward. We talked a little bit about getting started, and I think within any business that we're doing, we need to understand a few things. And one of the important questions that we need to identify in our business as we become a Forever business owner is why. And as we think about the why, what is our why? What is our reason for wanting to do something different? What is our reason why, what is it that we want? Do we want more freedom, more time? We talked a little bit about, on Monday, about time. We talked about money. We talked about family. And we talked about a lot of reasons why we as Forever business owners want to build our own business, and it's to have that freedom. But what are your reasons? What are your reasons for wanting to build a business? And I think it's very, very important that we identify those. What is it that motivates us? What is it that gets us excited? What is it that gets us up in the morning and excited to tackle the day? Or maybe at the end of the day, as we're dragging our feet and we've had a difficult day and we're thinking, man, I wish I could do something a little different. And I think that one of the things that our Forever business owners have found that it does, it provides not just something different, but something that's exciting and something that we can get excited about each and every day. So hopefully you can think about, what it is that you want, what kind of lifestyle, and begin to write those things down. And maybe as we are sitting here talking right now, you'll have the opportunity, or maybe you'll think of some things that you want to change, or some things that you want to achieve, maybe some dreams or things that you wanted to do your whole life that you haven't been able to. And one of the things that we see all around us with forever business owners are people just like you and I that have just amazing lifestyles that they've been able to generate because of their why, because of the dreams that they have, and that becomes the fuel for building their business. So dream big as you're thinking about this. Other things, of course, and we talked about family. We all love spending time with our family, and sometimes life is busy, and sometimes a week goes by and we realize, wow, where did time go? And maybe that's one of your goals, is to be able to spend more time with your family and to do things together more as a family. And so, these are all things, and we all have different reasons. But the reasons for doing or building a business are your reasons, and only you can identify those. Maybe you have some personal goals. Whatever. Maybe they're financial goals. Maybe they're nutrition, weight loss, whatever they might be. One of the things that a business can do, not just the products, but the products together with it, building a business can really help us achieve those personal goals, whatever they are. And, because we now focus on the time that we have, and we can generate in the time that we have in our business really what we want. And of course, we have also, we also have another opportunity. We have an opportunity to set business goals. What is it that in our business, as we think, what is it that, if you think, we all have things that we do. We all have jobs. We all have in our lives have had opportunities to maybe work for different companies, but many times they're someone else's goals. The great thing about having our own business is we now can have goals that really are for us and our business, that help us build our own business and our own future. Moving forward, and of course, don't forget about that why. One of the things that's, as we think about all of these things, as we think about business goals, we think about personal goals, and of course, family goals, whatever those goals that we have, that lifestyle that we want, there's something that needs to it's our why that drives us. But Forever Living Products has a very unique compensation plan. And I think many of you are on this call today to kind of maybe get a glimpse into a little bit about the opportunity that Forever Living Products gives us as forever business owners. And of course, we talk about the products, we've talked about how to get started. But really, as I build a business, there's, what is it that, and we get into it in more detail in other calls and in other opportunities, but we will touch on a little bit about our compensation plan. And just to kind of understand the basics, and then in just a few moments we'll dive into it. But just to understand the basics, I'm going to play just a brief video here. It's just about 2 or 3 minutes long, and it kind of gives you a glimpse at our compensation plan, and then I'll come back on and we'll discuss it a little bit. So let's go ahead and roll this video.
Welcome to Forever. This short presentation will show you how you can begin to build your own Forever business using Forever's exclusive products and begin building a better lifestyle for you and those you love. There are 3 simple steps. Step 1, join Forever and share your experience with others. Step 2, build a small team, become a supervisor. Step 3, achieve manager status by building a large team of like-minded business owners. Let's look at each of these steps individually. Step 1. Join Forever and share your experience with others. As you join and make your first purchase of Forever's exclusive products, you'll experience how they will help you look and feel better. That's a difference you'll want to share with others. As you do so, you activate Forever's marketing plan, which is what we call our compensation plan. Here's how it works. As you and those you sponsor purchase Forever products, you start accumulating case credits. A case credit is based on the monetary value of Forever products. Case credits are like points that Forever uses to track your progress as a Forever business owner. The more points you and those you sponsor accumulate, the higher you rise in the compensation plan. The higher you rise, the greater your earning potential. For instance, the first milestone to starting your own business comes when you personally purchase 2 case credits worth of product, which most do on their first purchase. At this point, you are recognized as a wholesale qualified Forever business owner with the title Assistant Supervisor. You're now eligible to purchase products at the wholesale price, plus a 5% personal discount, which brings your total discount to 35% from retail. Get ready, because beyond these incredible discounts, you're now ready to start earning money. As an assistant supervisor, you will earn 35% for all personal retail and online sales made using your Forever Business Owner ID, a number that grows to 48% as you rise through the marketing plan to become a manager. As a Forever Business Owner, you're now able to share Forever's amazing products with others and offer them the same great business building opportunity. Many have built successful Forever businesses in their local community with family and friends, while others have had great success, even global success, using social media. Perhaps you'll choose to do both. As those you have personally sponsored, whom we call Novus customers, begin making purchases, you'll earn 20% of the retail price on all purchases they make. You'll earn even more as they too become wholesale qualified Forever business owners and begin building their Forever businesses. You're now a team builder. Step 2. Build a small team and become a supervisor. Once the sales for you and your small team reach a combined 25 case credits within 2 consecutive months, you advance to the title of supervisor and qualify for an additional monthly team leading bonus. This is sometimes called the volume bonus, and for good reason. You make more money as your team's volume increases, and your percentage increases as you advance to higher levels within the marketing plan. To qualify for these additional bonus payments in any given month, you must remain active, which means you can't just sit back and let your team do all the work. You personally need to accumulate 4 or more case credits through a combination of personal purchase, retail sales, and sales to Novus customers. Step 3. Become a manager and build a large team of business owners. Achieving manager status represents a high degree of dedication and hard work. It's also the gateway to earning life-changing income. As manager, your sales bonus opportunity extends beyond your personal customers and personally sponsored business owners to the larger multi-generational team that you're helping to build. Your monthly team sales can qualify you for our generous car plan, Forever to Drive, our global travel incentives, the Eagle Manager Retreat and Global Rally, and our ultimate financial reward, the Chairman's Bonus, where Forever pays out millions of dollars to individual Forever business owners. Just how fast you do it is up to you, but with constant hard work, it's reasonable to achieve manager status in 5 to 6 months. This is where your life can truly change. There's plenty of training and support to help you along the way. At Forever, we know that the best way to succeed is to help others succeed. When you build a team of hardworking business owners, your success is assured and great things will happen. At Forever, we're invested in your success. We've seen millions of people change their lives by following these steps, and we're excited to help you do the same. Again, welcome, and thank you for becoming part of the Forever family.
All right, excellent. Well, hopefully you were able to see a little bit in and understand a little bit about the Forever compensation plan. You know, that's just a glimpse. Of course, there's a lot more to it. Those are kind of, you heard the reference, first steps to manager. And that's actually in the next training that we'll be having here tomorrow, is where an opportunity that we have, and we talk about how to become not only a manager, but a little more in detail about our compensation plan. But as you noticed, one of the things that it said at the beginning of that video is we do, which most people do, they start their first purchase, they do their 2 CCs or their 2 volume points, and what does that do? It activates the compensation plan. You come in now from a Novus customer and you become what we call an assistant supervisor. And one of the things that, as we talk about assistant supervisor, really what this is kind of the beginning of building your team, of building your new business with Forever Living Products. And what it does is, as you can see here, just a quick little outline of our compensation plan, just up to supervisor. In fact, as you know, it goes all the way to manager and past manager. You saw in the video, talking about activating the compensation plan, but it also activates many tools, many incentives, many things that Forever Living Products offers its forever business owners. But here you can see with those 2 case credits, it now gives you, the forever business owner, an opportunity to purchase the products at a 35% discount. So if you recall, when you signed up, as we talked about joining at the beginning of this presentation, you received a 15%. Now you receive a 35% discount as an assistant supervisor just after doing your first 2 CCs in 2 consecutive months. So it gives you a great opportunity now to begin to share the opportunity with others. And they in turn receive the same benefits you're receiving. And as you can see here, if you and your team of new forever business owners generate 25 volume case credits or 25 points within the first 2 months, you become what we call a supervisor. And once again, it unlocks a whole additional amount that you'll receive in discount when you purchase the product, but it also gives you the opportunity to now make an additional percentage over those new forever business owners that you sponsor and bring into the business. So you can see, as you begin to build your team, as you begin to go through the marketing plan, as you move up through the marketing plan, it just unlocks so many other opportunities to earn, but to also help other people. And like I said, in our first steps to manager, we'll talk a little bit more in detail about not only becoming a supervisor, but how you can become a manager and even beyond manager, and what else you can expect as a forever business owner in Forever Living Products. And don't forget, one of the greatest opportunities that we have in Forever Living Products isn't selling, it's sharing. Sharing an opportunity, sharing a product, and building a team and helping others. The next, briefly, I want to talk about is our business plan. And of course, with any successful business, whatever it might be, everyone goes into it with some sort of plan, a business plan. And first thing I want to talk about in our business plan is what is the best way to start building our business? Let's suppose you come into the business yesterday or on Monday was your first exposure. You listened to an opportunity meeting, you thought, you know what, I'm ready for something different. Now you're sitting here and you're listening and you're learning more about our compensation plan on how to get started. Well, what's your next step? Well, of course, we talked about getting the products, using the products, sharing the products. But who are you going to share the products with? And who are those people that you want to share this great, incredible opportunity with? And of course, part of our business plan needs to be a contact list. Who do we want to share this with? Who do we know? Briefly, it mentioned in the video, the compensation video, about social media. Many of us today, whether it's through Facebook, Instagram, whatever, Twitter, have many different people that we share information with at a daily basis. And of course, family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, and so many people that I would imagine would be interested in using and experiencing our products and understanding more about the opportunity. So go through and make a contact list. Think about those individuals that you could contact, and whether it's a hairdresser, your barber, anybody that you can think about that knows you or that most importantly. Think about those people. We have in our First Steps to Manager book that Bill mentioned earlier about how you can get it, how you can download it. In there, we have many different ideas of people that you can talk to. We have a 100 list, contact list there where you can begin to make your list. And most importantly, this is a list that you can get hopefully with the person who invited you, and they can walk you through and help you set up your first meeting, your first product launch, which we'll talk about. So that would be your first step, is to build and to make a contact list. Next is as you build and make your contact list, of course, we need to understand better on how we can contact people. One of the things one thing is to write down 50, 100, 150 names, but how do we make that initial contact? And that's one of the great things about our first steps to manager is we walk you through that so that you can be more comfortable and understand how you can contact people, be comfortable, and they can be comfortable with coming and learning more about the great opportunity that Forever Living Products offers. For example, we have a few examples in our first steps to manager on things that you can say and how you can go about inviting people. But not only that, what you can do to follow up with them so that to make sure that you have an effective first meeting with that individual. So once again, how you contact them, what you say, what you do, and most importantly, confirming that they'll be there at your first launch. Number 3 is share product and the opportunity. And of course, we talked about a product launch, whether it's a product launch, an opportunity launch, but an opportunity for people to come and to experience our products. This might be something that you host in your home or in the home of someone of your sponsor, someone who invited you to this opportunity, so that you can identify those people on your contact list that you'd like to invite. Maybe it's 5 people, maybe it's the 5 closest people that you know, the 5 best people that you know that would love to hear about this opportunity. Invite them and plan on a meeting for maybe 45 minutes to an hour and share the products. Share those things that you've learned over these past couple days, and so that your contact list, your friends, your family understand the great opportunity that Forever Living Products has to offer them. And it's something I'll tell you, I remember the first time when I heard about Forever Living Products. I remember the first meeting I went to, and it can be very, very intimidating. But one of the things that I've learned is that we talked about our why, and we talked about those goals and those things that we want. Many times those things that we want are unfortunately outside of our comfort zone. But one of the great things is as we prioritize and realize that our dreams are the most important thing, we begin to reach a little further. And one of the great things that as we reach further, we begin to identify and help more people, thus building a bigger, more successful business. And of course, the next slide, which we've referred to several times now, is the first steps to manager. What a great opportunity for you, the new Forever business owner, to sit down with your sponsor and to identify the steps that you can take to begin to build your Forever business. So I encourage you to download this and to join us. We're not quite done yet, but we will have a first steps to manager meeting. We'll talk a little bit more about this tool and what you can do to build a Forever your Forever business. One of the things that I talked just briefly about stepping out of our comfort zone. And one of the things about our comfort zone is everything that we have is in that zone. Everything that we do is in that comfort zone, and it's sometimes very, very difficult to take that next step. And I've found in my life that it is to do something that's kind of outside of there. It requires us to make important decisions. And there's a video that I want to share with you, and it's actually something that I can identify with, because it's something I had the opportunity. So after you see this video, I'll come back and talk to you a little bit about my experience. But I would like you to see this video and see if it's something that you can identify with on maybe how you feel when you do something that might be just a little difficult for you. So I'll roll this video, and then we'll come back and discuss it and see if you have any questions.
Not long ago, you made a decision to become a Forever business owner. And now it's real. Real opportunities and real
I drove up here and like my stomach started feeling it. I was feeling emotional.
I have never jumped out of a plane before, and so I'm so excited.
How's everybody feeling?
Pretty nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Who's around?
Pretty nervous.
You gotta have fun, you gotta live. And sometimes in life we just have to have these things that we go and do for ourselves to kind of overcome that fear.
This is real now. Can't turn back.
I'm trying to take some risks, enjoy life, you know?
I'm ready to go.
I think it's really hard to face your fears. You know, we're going up like about halfway, and then I looked out the window and I really started freaking out.
I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life.
So you didn't have time to think about it, that's the thing. So I saw my friend go first, and then all of a sudden they pull you forward, you look out, and then you just go.
Saw the first person go, and I looked and I was like, oh no, this is real. I'm about ready to jump out of the plane.
You get to the edge, and that's when I was like, okay, what have I done?
Everyone gets nervous doing something new. Things look bigger than they actually are at first. We all know our limitations and our failings, and so we kind of blow them out of proportion in our minds.
Oh yeah, you guys! Everyone! Do this!
I feel like that I can really do something that's hard, something that you think you can't do. Just do it. You can do it. Don't think about it. Just jump for it, go for it, and you will find success.
Good job! Awesome!
I am so glad I did it. It worked out better than I thought I ever dreamed or imagined. It's just like jumping out of the airplane. Did I want to do it? I kind of had a negative feeling. But then I realized that you don't want that negative energy, and you don't want to bring that. You take that thought and you say, okay, I got this. Let's take that first step.
Not long ago, you made a decision to become a forever business owner. And now it's real. Real opportunities and real challenges.
I drove up here and like my stomach started feeling it. I was feeling emotional.
I have never jumped out of a plane before, and so I'm so excited.
How's everybody feeling?
Pretty nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Who's around?
Pretty nervous.
You gotta have fun, you gotta live. And sometimes in life we just have to have these things that we go and do for ourselves to kind of overcome that fear.
This is real now. Can't turn back.
I'm trying to take some risks, enjoy life, you know?
I'm ready to go.
I think it's really hard to face your fears. You know, we're going up like about halfway, and then I looked out the window and I really started freaking out.
I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life.
So you didn't have time to think about it, that's the thing. So I saw my friend go first, and then all of a sudden they pull you forward, you look out, and then you just go.
Saw the first person go, and I looked and I was like, oh no, this is real. I'm about ready to jump out of the plane.
You get to the edge, and that's when I was like, okay, what have I done?
Everyone gets nervous doing something new. Things look bigger than they actually are at first. We all know our limitations and our failings, and so we kind of blow them out of proportion in our minds.
Oh yeah, you guys! Everyone! Do this!
I feel like that I can really do something that's hard, something that you think you can't do. Just do it. You can do it. Don't think about it. Just jump for it, go for it, and you will find success.
Good job! Awesome!
I am so glad I did it. It worked out better than I thought I ever dreamed or imagined. It's just like jumping out of the airplane. Did I want to do it? I kind of had a negative feeling. But then I realized that negative, you don't want that negative energy, and you don't want to bring that. You take that thought and you say, okay, I got this. Let's take that first step.
Wow, I love that video. I don't know if any of you were on the edge of your seats, or if you could kind of feel that how they felt. Earlier this year I actually had the opportunity to go skydiving, the first time I ever did it, and exactly what they experienced is exactly how I felt. I thought, wow, what the heck am I doing? Of course I thought it was a good idea at first, but then when you get there, it's like, wow, what am I thinking? I'm too old to do this, or I don't need to do this. But one of the things that they mentioned in this video is this is real, and you get up in the airplane and you're about to jump out, and it is real. You realize that, man, I'm about ready to jump out of an airplane, and you say those things, what have I done, or wow, I've never been so scared. And one of my favorite things in that video is one of the skydivers says, things look bigger than they really are. And sometimes as we look at an opportunity or a risk or an obstacle or something that's in our way, it really, maybe it probably does look really big, but in fact it's probably not near as big as we think it is. And that's one of the things that I noticed is as I did that, and I had the exact same experience as they had. As they landed, they're all high-fiving and they're like, wow, this is amazing, do this, it's better than a dream. And as I watch that, I think about my experience in Forever Living Products and the experience that I've had seeing so many forever business owners, including myself, do things that were uncomfortable, that were difficult, but at the end of it, high-fiving, saying, wow, I'm really glad I did this. And I think you'll have that same experience as well, as doing something, because pretty soon the goals that you have, the dreams that you have, the why that you have become the most important things in your life, and you don't let anything get in the way. And I think Forever Living Products gives us an opportunity, gives us the tools that we need in order to overcome any obstacle, and at the very end say, man, I'm really glad I did this. You can only imagine those we've talked about our events, and we talked about our global rally, as we have forever business owners from around the world go on stage and receive these big checks, up to over $1 million, and you can imagine what they're thinking when they're asked, are they glad that they did this? And of course they are. And as it says here on this slide, your journey starts now. Now is the time for you to not only to make a decision, but to go back and think about your why. And as you think about the why and your goals, I think you'll understand that, wow, now is the time for me to do something a little different. Now is the time for me to take that leap of faith, that jump, and to do something different. And just like forever business owners around the world, you can only imagine what waits for you as a forever business owner. So thank you very much for sharing this time with us. We have a lot more to share with you, as Bill has outlined, and as you've seen in many of the invitations that we've sent out. We have additional trainings, additional webinars that we'd love for you to participate in, to learn more, but most importantly, maybe what you can learn to share with others. So anyways, for now, I want to invite you back to be with us again. I'm sure Bill will give you the information, and as well as answer any questions that you might have. So I'll turn the time back over to Bill. Thank you all again for being here.
Thank you, Garin, for a fantastic presentation. Just as a reminder, if you have not downloaded the First Steps to Manage book, go ahead and do so now while we're closing down. We will use this book extensively tomorrow in our Build a Manager Business training that Garin will be giving for us. One of the questions that came up today that I think I would like to address is how do you call or invite people? what is it that you say? How do you approach people? And that is so different for each type of individual that you are approaching. It's obviously going to be different if it's a friend or a family member rather than a stranger. But I found that the very natural way is the best. First of all, do your homework and know a little bit about the person. This is the reason that we have you make a list, a name list at the beginning, so that you can begin to think about the people on your list and think about how they would be approached. Are they more interested in product? Are they more interested in earning extra income? Do they have idealistic views of of helping people with their health? There's always a different motivation that various people have. The approach to pick up the phone and give them a simple call. You know, I think we're more nervous about doing that than the person is on the other end. When you call them, just simply say, hey, I've been exposed to some fantastic health and beauty products that are produced right here in America that have really caught my interest, and I'd like to share it with you. I thought of you. Have you got a few minutes where we can just get together? Or I'm having a small group of people over to my home next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Come on over and let's have a few refreshments, and I'd like to share with you some new products. Don't feel obligated, but at least come and take a look. And the main thing is that while you're talking, be enthusiastic. Use a script. That's what every diamond manager in the company says today, is have something in front of you while you're talking on the phone to remind you of what you want to say. And after a time of doing this, after doing this over and over again, you'll find it coming very, very naturally. Now, obviously, things that we're doing for the first time seem awkward, but the more we practice, the more we do, the easier it becomes and the more natural it becomes. And so approach people according to their desires. If you have somebody that's product oriented, approach them on the product. Ask them a few questions. Maybe, for example, if you have had great experience with Arctic Sea, you may want to ask people that you meet, hey, how would you be interested, or would you be interested in a natural way to maintain a healthy cholesterol level? If you know people who are lacking energy, and you've experienced our aloe vera gel and noticed how much energy it gives you, then the perfect thing to ask is, would you be interested in having more energy and sleeping better? Ask questions. That's what arouses curiosity. Once you arouse curiosity, then they're willing to listen to your message. So, how to call or invite people? You have to develop your own method, your own way of saying it to match your personality. But the way to start is to have a script, have a written out script that you can use, adjust it as you need, and go from there. And you will find that maybe the first 10 or 15 people that you talk to will be complete disasters. But then you'll find eventually that one that will say yes, and that will give you the courage to go on and keep improving, and pretty soon it will become very second nature. Okay, let's move on and see. Here's a question. According to the First Steps to Manager booklet, why does it say that you should not tell prospects that there is a presentation every week? The reason for that is that you want your prospect to have a sense of urgency of attending. If you can say, hey, we have a very special opportunity presentation next Monday at 4 o'clock Pacific time, you got to get on and see it, and just leave it at that, then they feel the urgency and the importance of attending that one that you mentioned. But what would you think if I said, hey, every Monday at 4 o'clock, there's a regular presentation. I hope you can join one of them. Or your tendency is going to be, well, it's not really important I do it this Monday. I can put it off and do it the following Monday. And the first time they put it off, it becomes easier to put it off the second time, and even easier the third time, and pretty soon they haven't attended at all. That's the reason for saying that don't let them know that there's one every single week. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, that appears to be all of the questions that we can answer today. It's time to close. This webinar has been recorded, and the mere fact that you joined us here as an attendee, you will receive a link via email in 24 hours that will allow you to find this webinar and play it over and over again, and you can share that link with as many people as you like. Okay, don't forget to register for our training on how to build and manage your business that will be presented at the same time tomorrow, again by Garin. And in the meantime, as always, we wish you all the best as you work to build your forever business. Bye for now.